guys, welcome back to No Catchy Name. It's me, Ella. Today is Wednesday, so it is Battle of the Stitches number 3, week 3. So this week we are revealing our project and also putting out a video tutorial for our project. So I showed you a sneak peek of mine last Wednesday, and now I'm going to show you what mine was. Are you ready? Ta-da! Popsicle koozies! I had the hardest time coming up with a pattern for the stitch. I don't like the stitch that much. It's pretty, but it's kind of finicky. It's a slip stitch, so it's kind of annoying anyways. And I had a hard time. Everything I was trying to design was curling really bad. Originally I was going to make a ear warmer. I thought it would be so cute and a chunky. I had this reddy brown, like autumnal color, chunky yarn, and I started making it. I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be so pretty. And first of all, it shrinks a lot when you make it because it's tight. It's a pull, it pulls in a lot. So it didn't fit around my head anyways. And second of all, when I pulled it, it just immediately, whoop, it turned into a tube. It curled in on itself. And I was like, so I tried a bunch of different ways to remedy that, and I got frustrated with it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do something small. So I was going to do another project that I'm actually going to try to do in regular stitch. So I'm not going to say what that is yet because it might come out later as a tutorial. But then I was like, you know what, it's summer. My kids and my husband eat heck a lot of these things. As you can tell though, these are the ones left in the freezer. These are the least favorite colors, flavors. I don't even know what they are. I eat one of these occasionally, and when I do, I always go for red or purple. The grape and I guess cherry or something, I don't know. But my kids and my husband eat these like crazy. I have to buy them all the time. So popsicle koozies are good to have. These two are made out of cotton. This one's made out of acrylic. I think for this kind of pattern, it doesn't matter if it's cotton or acrylic, because it's not meant to be absorbent. It's meant to just keep fingers warmer while they eat the popsicle. So, but yeah, so these two, I don't know how we can see it. The purl stitch is facing on the inside. So the ridged part, the back side is facing out, and I actually think I prefer that. This one, the purl stitch is facing out. This is the one you'll see in the tutorial later today. Actually, it's probably going to come out at the same time. And, yeah, so I made a quick little video tutorial. I hope it's good. I'm still self-conscious or whatever about my tutorials. I'm always worried that they're not going to translate well and people are going to have a hard time figuring out what I'm talking about. But hopefully, hopefully it is a decent tutorial. I gotta put these back in the freezer before they melt. But, so that was my pattern. I was pretty happy with it. It's a pretty quick pattern. I used the worsted weight yarn. They're both, the cotton and the acrylic are both worsted weight. I used a 5mm hook, which is an H hook. And then the only other things you need is some scissors and a yarn needle. And there's just 2 ends you gotta weave in. If you're good at remembering to crochet over your ends, there's only 1 end you gotta weave in. And it's a pretty quick project. I mean, I made, the slip stitch slows it down a little bit because I have to concentrate when I'm making slip stitch, any kind of slip stitch, or I'll make them too tight and then it'll be real hard to get into the next round, So, I don't know, I could probably make a couple of those in an hour with the slip stitch. If it was the regular single crochet ones, I could pop out like 5 of them in an hour because they're super quick, But these ones just give a little bit of texture. I like them. But I had a hard time thinking up of a pattern. But this is functional for me and my family because it's summertime and we always have popsicles on hand. Also, I wanted to ask, what do you guys call these? Because I noticed all the people call them different things. We've always just called them popsicles. I know most people, when they say popsicle, they refer to the popsicle that's on a stick. But we always just call these popsicles. I know some people call them freezy pops, and some people call them ice pops, and there's another one. I know there's one that's like a tube with a little indent and another tube that you break apart, and they have their own special name, but I can't remember what they are. We never have those ones. This is the kind we always have around our house. Our area. They come in like a net bag of like 25 or something, or sometimes they come in a box. But we usually buy 1 bag of these a week, sometimes every other week, even during the winter, like all year round. My kids will eat these, and everybody loves them. They're just good. Anyways, that is my little tutorial or pattern. So now I think the next step is you guys watch all of our videos and our tutorials and make them if you would like to, and then we're going to be putting up a community post on each of ours, and it's Teresa from Critters Crochet, and it's Heather from Strings and Threads. I keep on saying strings and things. Strings and threads. we're each going to put it up, and you go and you vote on whose project you liked the best. And then next week we figure out who the winner is. I think that's the way it goes. I'm still confused. I'm a confused person anyways. But anyways, check out my tutorial. I'll leave it linked below, and I'll also leave the stitch tutorial linked below if you forgot how to do the purl slip stitch. But it's been embedded in my brain now. I've been using it so much this past couple weeks. I'll never forget it. But I wish that I had joined along when it was a different stitch. I was telling Devin that. I was like, this is such a hard stitch to design a pattern with. Because everything I wanted to do was just curly, and if you do a row of regular stitches and then the slip stitch, it tucks in, so it makes it like a weird hourglass shape, and I was just having a hard time. But I got it figured out, and I made koozies, so I'm happy with that. And these are, like I said, they're functional for us, so we'll definitely use them. I need to make some more actually, but probably not in this stitch. I'll probably just make some regular either half double crochets or single crochet ones, because we go through them a lot. We use them so much that they get damaged and stuff, and we gotta make some more. We got a storm brewing outside right now. It sounds like it's windy. I heard some thunder, but I don't think it's raining yet. But anyways, go check out everybody's videos. I'll leave Teresa and Heather's links down below, and get ready to vote on whose tutorial you liked better. I have no idea, because I don't know. We haven't been in cahoots. But I think that Teresa's is a headband or ear warmer. I got that vibe when she showed her sneak peek, and it was chunky yarn, and I was like, I think she had the same idea I did, but she's probably figured out how to do it. I had a hard time. But my idea was, I was going to make the, my hair is all jagged right there. I was going to make the purl slip stitch headband, and I was going to make it a twist headband, where you fold it kind of over itself, and when you turn it inside out, it's like a cute little knot. That's what I was going to do. But I couldn't make it work. So I'm like excited and happy to see what her and Heather come up with, because it's going to be neat to see how their brains worked. Because my brain kind of stopped for a minute because I didn't know what to do, and I was getting confused and stressing it out and stuff. But I think I'm good. I did it. I'm proud of myself for doing it, and now I can't wait to see what you guys vote for. Vote for me. No, I'm just kidding. Vote for whichever one you like the most. But mine is pretty handy if you have kids or grandkids. Or if you like popsicles yourself. These ones are melting. I gotta put them in the freezer. So I guess I'm gonna hop off here and go put them back in the freezer. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.